Changes in federal renewable energy policy are having some big impacts on the state's solar industry. Kevin McCallum at 7 Days, you looked into this. What are the changes and how are solar installers responding?
Well, there are two major changes to federal policy in Vermont that are having pretty big impacts on solar installers, as you say, in the state. One is the upcoming change in the 30% federal income tax exemption. So currently, if you get a solar installation on your home, you can write off about, in many cases, about $10,000 worth of that installation's cost. That's going away at the end of the year, and solar installers are a little bit worried that that could prove to be a hit to future business. And the other big change is a $62 million grant that the state had received called Solar for All, which was designed to make sure that lower income people had a way to participate in solar and benefit from the lower costs that solar often is when it comes to electricity rates. And that grant was eliminated by the federal government. It was actually clawed back from the state of Vermont. So those two things are causing some turmoil in the industry right now.
You know, I see a lot of these ads, a lot of folks at home probably do as well, urging people to go solar right now before the credits go away. Are these having an effect at all?
They absolutely are. So you're right, Darren, those ads are everywhere. You see people urging folks to get in now, to apply before the end of the year. And that is having a huge impact because for the last several months, people have been getting that message. They've been reaching out to solar installers and they've been asking them, can you please get an installation on my home before the end of the year? And the solar installers have been pushing that in their marketing and sales efforts as well. So many of the solar installers that I spoke with said that they are actually booked up all the way through the end of the year, and that there's very few solar installers that have any space in the schedule to fit in anyone between now and the end of the year. So it's actually, in a weird way, kind of boom times for solar right now. They have all the work that they can handle.
And what about after that? How's the outlook?
Right. Well, that's the problem, is that once this big push of new projects and people trying to get in under the wire is over at the end of the year, there's real concern among the solar installers that the financial incentives that have been in place for a long, long time, once they go away, that many homeowners will no longer feel comfortable signing up for solar. And so it's causing a lot of anxiety right now in the industry and making them sort of rethink their business strategies a little bit. Like maybe there's a way we can continue to interest people in solar, but only maybe if we, for example, lease them the system instead of having them buy the system, which would still maybe preserve some of those tax credits. So lots of changes in the industry right now.
Your story's out in 7 days now. Kevin McCallum, thank you. Be well.
Thanks, Darren.